Hello everyone, welcome back to another exciting episode of whatever this show is called. It's late, I'm sorry. But yes, we are playing Game Dev Tycoon. I believe when we left off, I had hired a bunch of new employees and we'd made a couple of hits. And now we're trying to kind of break into that next level. So here we go. Alright, so Dungeon Age Begin was one of our big hits, and I'm trying to just get a feel for where we are on the research side and some of this other stuff. So, we had Dungeon Age Begin. Its rank is 2 right now. We have 15.4 million in the bank, and we have 129,000 fans, which basically means that we no longer need publishing deals. And I think that's what happened last time, is that we actually didn't have the Dungeon Age Begin was our first non-publishing deal type game. So what we need to do is we need to do something like maybe research a new topic, like a surgery simulator or something like that, so we can earn ourselves some decent research points. I believe that's where we left off last time. So we're gonna go with that, and we're gonna do this research. And then once we do that, we're going to complete a new medium surgery sim. I have no idea how that's going to work out, but hopefully it'll generate plenty of research points for us. And look at that, the PC is making a pretty big comeback. So we're going to do the Surreal 4.0 engine, and I think the next engine we want to generate will have the next generation of graphics. And then we'll switch the name of the engine itself rather than keep iterating. So we're gonna call this Dr. Blade Runner. Yes, that's what my brain came up with. Isn't that awesome? Moving on. 3D graphics version 2, 60K, and go. Dungeon Age is now off the market. It is sold 1.3 million units, generating 15 million in sales. Yeah. So, that's what we're going to do this time around. We're going to make some more of this gaming nonsense. You know, honestly, I just realized I have no idea what a sim actually needs. I'm assuming that the engine needs to be pretty good. The story and quests, not so much. And the gameplay, pretty decent as well. So we're gonna roll with that and hope for the best. And generating some research, generating a little bit of hype, which is pretty cool. And we'll just keep on. Look at all those bubbles. Basically what we want to generate quite a bit of research, because basically we want to research enough components so that we can build our next uber cool engine. And just kind of keep iterating off of that point. Dialogues I don't think are that important. AI is important. Level design is important. Let's see. Yep, works for me. And then we're gonna do some marketing right about here. Get ourselves a small campaign going. All in all, just trying to generate some research so that we can research some cool stuff. Rich backstory, 3D graphics version 2. I really have no idea. Do we need world design for a surgery sim? Graphics. Let's reassign that. Ben's been working quite a bit, so we're gonna put Tom Doors on that. Crank this stuff up to full, crank this down a little bit, craft world design down to next to nothing. Go. 76, and then we'll do a little bit more marketing, maybe some magazines and demos. Yeah, get a little bit more hype there. Unfortunately, I don't remember what our numbers were the last time, so I have no idea if we're actually doing better or worse than last time. Industry news. The day Vena fans have waited for a long time for has finally arrived, as Vena has announced their next generation console, the Dreamcast. A company spokesperson said the Dreamcast is a dream come true. This console is the most advanced gaming console in history. New console sports powerful graphics hardware, promising graphic quality rivaling those on high-end PCs. The Dreamcast is also the first console to ship with a modern out-of-the-box with a modem. Yeah, I'm tired. Making it ready for online play. The console will be available later next year. Maybe I need to check my glasses. All my staff needs to go on vacation. Can you believe that? Seems the market has normalized again with no particular strong trends at the moment. Alright, fix those bugs. Fix the bugs, fix the bugs. Anything else? Nope. Release. Actually, pretty good balance on the tech and design. Got a new record in tech, so that's not too bad. Great combo. Gotta like that. Good management. Need to pay Ben Silverman a little bit more, but that's cool too. Two salary increases. Yep. New research, video playback, and soundtrack. All you guys. Get out of here. Go on vacation. Go... I don't know. Whatever it is that nerds do while on vacation. Play video games. The first reviews of a newly released game, Dr. Blade Runner, came in. And it shows potential. And it is very good. Okay. Okay. And our next one is also an 8. Surgery and simulation is a great combination. And 7, enjoyable. Okay, well, Star Games has it out for me, but everybody else seemed to enjoy it, so good for them. Send on vacation. What can we do in the meantime? What do we leave off with? Oh, you know what? We're gonna research that. 3D graphics version 3. Rank 26, not bad. Not bad at all. I don't know if we'll actually make that money back, but in the meantime, we can do some researchy type stuff. Game design for pirates. Train. What is he? Where is he specializing in? He's in design. Don't repeat yourself. Code complete. Make me think. Let's give him a little more research. Let's see, what do we want to do here? It's pretty even around the board, so let's do some more game design since his tech is a little higher, and then let's do code incomplete for him. And let's see. New research available. Large games. Fascinating. What does it take to research large games? Casual games, AI companion, advanced cutscenes, video playback. 40 research points and 300k. Alright. Let's see, create custom engine. What do we have available? Linear story. Oh, we have branching story. Doesn't matter. I'm thinking probably want to research a little bit more stuff before we try to do that again. So, I'm gonna basically wait till these guys are done training, and then we're gonna build ourselves another video game. This time we're gonna go with a fantasy RPG, which put us on the map last time, I think. Yeah, it was a fantasy RPG. So, and so far we've actually been doing okay. But the thing is that we really want to have something that knocks it just out of the park, you know, just, I mean, that's kind of what happened last time too, if I remember correctly, but, you know, you always want to keep cranking out those hits. PCs actually has a pretty decent market share, and it's a lot cheaper to develop for, so let's do that. What do we want to call this? What's another... I see, guild battles. That's not plagiarizing at all, is it? Alright, moving on. Whoop. I love those little bubbles. Okay, story and quest. Yes, sirree. Engine, you can pretty much crank that down to 0. Maybe we'll add just a little bit so that we don't get the percentages here. There. I like it. Make it so. Go, nerds. Get a little bit of hype here. That's good. That's good. Numbers are bubbling up. Dr. Blade Runner is now off the market. It sold 282,000, generating 3 million in sales. Okay. Not nearly the smash hit that we had last time, but that's okay. Dialogues. Absolutely. AI. Nope. They can pretty much be dumb as rocks. Yep. I like it. Go for it. Dialogues are hyping up. Hype is going up a little bit. Design's going up pretty high. Let's do our small campaign. See, purchased some instant hype there. Our tech is a little lower. What does a large booth cost us? 1.5 million. Let's go with a medium booth. And then world design, we need quite a bit of that. And then on the graphics side, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna need quite a bit of tech to kind of round this out a little bit. So let's put Ben Silverman back on sound, Tom Doors on design, Cooper Nguyen on graphics, and let's call it that. Okay. Boss, it's way too hot in our office and the heat is starting to impact our work. I researched and found us an air conditioner that would be perfect for us. So it costs 90K. Should we order it? You betcha. It's clear they're not living in Texas because they would already have had that. And then, let's see. Does G3 come? When is G3 coming? I need that hype. Yes. Oh, yeah. Alright, and 220,000 people visiting. That's pretty good. Didn't make it in the top 10, but look at that hype. Oh yes. 151. New record in design. Not really on the tech side, which is a little unfortunate. May need to balance things out a little bit more next time. But in the meantime, I think we'll train our boys here. Let's go with code incomplete. Gets ourselves a little more tech. You need a little bit more on the design. First reviews of our newly released game, Guild Battles, came in. Oh, it's a 10. It's a 10. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Alright. Awesome. And this is going to be a 10 too. Next one's going to be a 9 because they're evil like that. Yep. Great. Thanks. Nevertheless, another smash hit. Oh, yeah. So, let's do some code incomplete for some of that good old-fashioned technology, and then on design, game design for pirates. What do we want to train Tom in? Thinking, let's do game design for him too. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Number 1 as a rank. Look at that build-up. Today, the new game platform Dreamfast by Vena has been released. Just got word that Guild Wars... You didn't hear that. Just got word that Guild Battles, which was recently released by Shovelware Ltd, has racked up over 500,000 in sales. If the game were a music record, it would have gold status. Go Shovelware Ltd. Well done. No, we didn't plagiarize the name at all. It's totally a unique and original brand. We just got word that Guild Battles was recently released by Shovelware Ltd, has racked up over 1 million in sales. Competitors have been muttering jealous remarks. Bleh, I cannot talk tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the surprise hit of the year is Guild Battles by Shovelware Ltd. The level design is both sophisticated and surprisingly intuitive. I never felt like I was guided through a level, but I never ever got lost either. A true achievement. Simply one of the best games I played. Jorg Longer, Game Nova. I'm glad we could touch him. you know, emotionally. In 2 months, the Venom Oasis will be taken off the market. Man, why are you taking so long to do this training, man? He's been at it for like forever, hasn't he? New research available, multi-genre. Alright, well, while we're waiting on him, let's get to the next round of training and do more tech for our specialist here, more design for our design specialist, and for our all-around guys, let's do some code and complete. Train myself in, let's see here, tech. Finally. I'm hoping he won't take this long for this other training bit. Alright. So while they're all scratching their heads, I wonder, Venom Oasis is no longer supported. You released one game for the platform and earned 6.2 million. Guild Battles is now off the market. It's sold almost 2 million copies, generating 21 million in sales. So that's pretty cool. And we've cracked the 400 mark for what's his face over here. I cannot even remember my people. Hey you, get to work. Yeah, that's basically how I address them in the office. You, bonehead. So we're up to 33 million in cash, and we can develop a new medium game. So we're gonna go with a sci-fi action. PC still has a pretty decent market share, so we're gonna go with that. Rated M for mature. What do we want to call this? Space action. Space Army. Let's see. Guns. Yeah. Alright. I don't care. We're moving on. So, since this is an action game, I don't know these as well. But I do seem to recall that the engine is a lot more important than stories and quests and stuff. But we're still going to have some branching story stuff in there and some gameplay. Let's inch this up to like 51%. And go. Get a little hype going, get a little more tech. I'm Steve O'Connell, reporter for Planet GG. We've heard a rumor that your company is developing a game for mature audiences. Would you be willing to give an interview about this? Sure. Great. Thank you for your time. We'll post an interview next week. So while that's building up, getting some research, that's good. Planet GG has recently published an interview with Shovelware Ltd. According to the interview, the company is working on its first game targeted at mature audiences. Tom Doors, owner and CEO of Shovelware Ltd. said, "We think that players are looking for more mature content in games, and we are willing to take a risk to give it to them. Many industry experts say that sooner or later, games with mature themes will become more common. We are curious to see how the market will react to these games." Yeah. I'd have a lot of trouble believing we're in year 12 already, and we haven't actually developed any mature game content yet, but whatever. AI is definitely important. Dialogues, almost non-existent. Except for maybe like, watch out, and cover your beep, you know, the usual. Yeah, looks good. Let's do it. Oh, ordering people around is hard business. Alright, marketing. 2 million. Yeah, let's throw it. Alright, so we're getting a pretty good amount of research, which is important. The world design is not nearly as important in an action game. So we're gonna put, we got Tom Doors on that already. Let's put Colin Burns on sound. And then do we have, let's put Tom Doors on that as well. Oh no, Cooper Nguyen. Definitely want him because he actually has higher design. And that looks pretty good. Let's go for it. Oh, look at all those bubbles come up. Oh, that's pretty awesome. And we're gonna do one more little quick marketing campaign. Boost a little bit more of that hype. Seems that adventure games are especially popular at the moment. Of course they are, because we're not developing them. But we're getting a good amount of research. In 2 months, the Master V will be taking off the market. Ding! Get the bugs out, boys. Work! Whoosh, whoosh. And... ding! That is actually an excellent balance of tech and design. Unfortunately, we did not set any new records for design. But the fact that it's balanced is actually pretty good. And my guys have leveled up quite a bit, which also means they'll be forking over an extra chunk of cash each and every time they need to get paid. And they go on vacation as well, so not only do they get a raise, they actually need some recovery time. So, whatever, get lost. The first reviews of our newly released game, Space Army Guns, came in. And it is a very good game. And sci-fi and action is a great combination. I'm glad they approve. 7, beautiful. And what is our last guy here? He's gonna be a 6 and just hate us. Yep. Alright, we're not really good at action games, but that's okay. Let me see here. First things first, we're gonna do research on large games, because that's the next step in our evolution. And once those guys come back, I'm gonna have them do some more research. And as I'm just talking over this industry news, today Vonnie has announced a much anticipated successor to the popular PlaySystem console, the PlaySystem 2. Will have upgraded hardware to compete with newer generation consoles such as the Dreamcast. Unlike the Dreamcast, the PlaySystem does not focus much on online play, but instead seems to focus on the strengths of the previous PlaySystem. A solid upgraded controller, including vibration function, upgraded graphics, support for DVD titles, and even backwards compatibility with PlaySystem 1 games. Alright, console wars are heating up. And these guys can be used. Let's research sequels. And, oops, not train, but let's do some more research. You know, AI companion sounds pretty cool. Let's do that. And these guys will just sit on their hands, I guess. Master V is no longer supported. You released a total of 2 games for the platform and earned a total of 1.7 million. I think we need to start making another engine, though. Because our tech is starting to fall, not behind, but having a little difficulty keeping up. You know what? Might be able to get away with making one more game now that we have the gaming convention coming up. So let's do that. Since the release, the Dreamcast from Vena has been one of the fastest selling consoles in history, but lately it seems that anticipation of upcoming PlayStation 2 titles is also slowing down. If the PlayStation 2 can hold up to the hype when it is released, then Vena could be in deep trouble. So, we're going to release one more game. You know what? No, actually, we're going to release a sequel to one of our hits. Let's see. What was one that made us a chunk of cash? Tales of Oasis for the Vena Oasis. You know what? In true betrayal system, we're going to, in true betrayal fashion, we are going to go with the PC. We were a Vena Oasis release, but you know what? It's just not happening anymore. So, talks of planes, because we're going to greener pastures, just to rub it in their face. You ready for everyone? Start development and go. They're like, what are you talking about, man? Alright. Engine, no. Gameplay, yes. Looks... You know what, let's put Cooper Nguyen on, because he's actually stronger in design. And go. Get a little hype, get a lot of bugs, get a little research. PC software juggernaut Microsoft has announced today that they will enter the game console market with their very own gaming console called the M-Box. First demonstrations have been impressive, but we will have to wait and see how it fares against the popular Dreamcast, as well as against the recently announced and much anticipated PlayStation 2. The new console is set to debut in the coming months. Alright. Cranking out little bubbles. Today the new game platform PlayStation 2 by Vonnie has been released. We're going to release this for the PC, but then I think we'll hit up the PS2. Let's see. Dialogues, yes. Artificial intelligence, no. Let me see here. Type design. That looks good. Let's roll. Gaming convention. Talks of Planes. Our fans continue to increase a little bit every year, which is cool. We didn't make it in the top 100, but that's all right. Gonna do a little bit more marketing now. Do a small campaign. I don't have too high hopes, especially since the tech is so low, but we're still doing pretty good overall. World design, yes. Graphics, not so much. Sound, no. That looks good to me. One last little kick. The launch of the PlayStation 2 has been a phenomenal success. Stores everywhere are out of stock as manufacturing can barely keep up. Fans have resorted to buying the console at internet auction sites for as much as 5 times the normal price. While Vonnie has managed to have the most successful launch in history, sales of Vienna's Dreamcast have plummeted. That's the beginning of the end for that one too. Marketing, magazines and demos. Get a little more hype. Microsoft has announced the delay of their new gaming console M-Box. The new release date is early next year. Rumor has it the incredible success of the PlayStation 2 launch has prompted Microsoft to delay their own debut. Alright, so we're generating a little more bubbles each time. Getting a little more research, which will be good. Space Army Guns is now off the market. It's sold 289,000, generating 3.1 in sales. Not bad, not bad. This will be the last game for this round. Fix that bug, fix that bug, fix that bug. Good. New record in design. I wish we get new records in both places, but hopefully we'll be able to do that next time. Salary increases. Alright, boss, we should invest some money in a new office equipment. We lose a lot of time working with our old PCs. Yep. Oh, look at them all sleek and modern and junk. The first reviews of the newly released game Talks of Planes came in. It's a 10, my new favorite. See, every time we release an RPG, it just rocks the socks off of everybody. And must have. And this is going to be a 9 because they hate us. Yep. Alright, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm going to do blah, 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 blah. Decrypt message. Very special offer. Manage to gain access to critical systems with one of your competitors. If you want to play war games and transfer, nah. We're not cruel like that. For the gameplay stuff, now actually let's look at something important like advanced cutscenes. We'll do that, and then we'll have what's his face over here. I don't know their names. They're disposable. Dear Shovelware Ltd, since G3 has become the biggest meetup of game developers every year, we decided to use our name for the greater good. Starting today, we offer different game development challenges throughout the year where game devs from around the world can compete with each other. This will be a great way for game developers to learn something new. You are welcome to join in at any time. There are no prices, but should be a great way to increase everyone's skills. Alright. Alright, so this is the next level of training, essentially. We can't afford the research points at this point, but in the next round after we build the gaming engine, we'll be able to do so. But in the meantime, we're going to research a steering wheel. And the reason why we're going to do that is because for some reason you have to research the steering wheel in order to release the mouse. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. I'm sure it doesn't make any sense to you either. But you got to do it. Go figure. Shovelware Ltd has released a sequel to their game Talks of Oasis. The newest game in the series, titled Talks of Planes, was met with outstanding responses, and it is selling like hotcakes. That's the more important thing. We just recently got word that Toxic Plains, which was recently released, special OTD, is racked up 500k, blah blah blah. Go, 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 shovelware, go. We just got word that Toxic Plains, which was 1 million, blah blah blah. Advanced cutscenes, steering wheel. Alright, when I started playing Toxic Plains, I had no idea what I was in for. I've rarely seen such responsive game controls from an RPG. Right. Hey, you know what? He's happy. I'm happy. We're all happy. So all these publishing deals are for large games. And except for this one for some reason. Everything else is a large. And I'm more than willing to put some work into that. But until we do, what we really want to do is build a custom engine. This is the last thing we're going to do for tonight. But we're excited because this will be the next step in gaming evolution. And we are going to call this the Frostbit engine. That's 570k, which is peanuts now, considering we've got almost 43 million in the bank. But we want to do this right now rather than later because we want to have, really the objective of this is to get the 3D graphics version 3. So that's what we're going to do. And this is our last task for this round. Oh, look at those points. You guys are just rocking it. I wonder whose coffee cup this is right at the edge of the table there. Seems the market has normalized again with no particular strong trends. There you go. Our new game engine is complete. Alright, one last thing. We're gonna do a little bit of training. No, actually we're not, because I have no idea what these are. I gotta go research a wiki and find out what these things actually mean. That's the thing I really hate about this game, is that, I mean, I love it in just about every other respect, but these training things, you have no idea what they do, so you don't know what attributes you're actually increasing. So I'm gonna go get a little cheat sheet on that, and we will see you next time.